All right, we're live. So, yeah, now I think there's like 25 full-length classes up on YouTube. There's a lot. There's a lot to choose from. We've got our chops, inhale, reaching up, exhale, chopping down. So regardless of what happens for April or any time thereafter, there will, for posterity's sake, be full-length beast videos that you can do, which is good, I guess.
I'm just going to want to redo them on our own.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe we want to polish them up. We're going to get the outside of the hip, so a little side bending. There were a couple of more good Z Health videos. I definitely encourage you, now we're going wide stance, getting the adductors. I encourage you to subscribe to their blog. Usually it's about once a week or every 2 weeks. They're all thought-provoking. They're well done. zhealth.com. Getting into the hamstrings. And then for those of you who wear glasses or contacts or you use reading glasses, I'm following this professor in France who does natural vision seminars and classes. The idea is to train your eyes out of glasses. I don't know if it's going to work at my advanced age, but I'm trying. We're going cross crawl now, knee to opposite elbow.
I'm just going to train one eye.
Become a pirate.
I think I only look out of my right eye anyway.
Uh-oh. Optional bounce here. So I think we're done with our classes focusing on one part of the body for this month. Gentle bounces. And alternating feet. We've got a low jog. We have heels coming up to your butt, getting those hamstrings. We have knees coming up to the sky, getting the hip flexors. And we have fast feet. You're on hot coals. Go, 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 go for 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome, guys. So we're going to take it to our back for our second warm-up. And this first one is called the Oblique Crunch. It's one of those classics. You want to take your right ankle, cross it over your left thigh, and then we're going to cup the left side of the head or the left ear and come across at a diagonal. So it's going to be left shoulder. Shauna's readjusting. Although I think she's going right shoulder towards
really
left
do the
hip.
other side very well.
Okay. So you're going to go left shoulder towards right hip, and then on the next set it's going to be left shoulder. Sorry. It'll be right shoulder towards left hip, and then whatever. And reverse it. Okay. You get the idea.
The elbow to knee, but don't actually bring the elbow.
Exactly. Don't bring the elbow to the knee. Okay, number two. Number 2 is Superbeing. So we're going to be all stretched out, long arms, long legs.
Superbeing floaty.
And Shauna's going to use the Arex pad to get a little separation from herself and the floor. Arms up, legs up. Okay, arms up, legs up. One of the more intense low back movements. You need to bend your elbows, go for it. That's number 2. Number 3 is a sprawl. I think we did this last month.
We did.
So this is similar to a burpee, but it's straight out of wrestling. And the difference is, as you go down, the feet are going to be much wider, theoretically. And the torso, maybe I'll show it to them. And the torso is going to come up.
You can definitely do it much better.
Okay, guys, hang on one sec. So I'll do it straight
Careful
on.
your toes.
So I'm going to go shoot the feet back. Torso is up. Or from the side. Now, if that's not comfortable, you can, of course, go to a more conventional burpee or whatever works for you.
You
But
can land on your toes instead of the inside of your
our goal our goal with the sprawl is much more range of motion, both feet apart and also torso up. Okay, that's number 3. Number 4, we have a plank and we're going to thread the arm. I'm not sure we've done this before. From the palms or the forearms, you're going to take the right hand between the left hand and the left foot. Slide it through. Bring it back, and then try the other side. So we're getting a little bit of rotation, and because you're only on 3 points, we're really challenging the shoulder of the support arm as well as your core. New plank. That's number 4. Number 5. Number 5 is tough. Now, this may not work for everybody. This is a squat with your heels up. You can use extra resistance if you feel balanced, but I think a lot of people are going to find this is tough on balance. The heels stay up, so what you're going to feel presumably is a lot of work in the calves. A lot of work in the calves. Once those heels are up, the calves get loaded. If it's too much, bring them down, or you can mix up your set up, down, but that's our goal, to challenge our balance with heels up. Number 6 is a push-up clock. We're going to go clockwise the first set and counterclockwise the second set. So we do a push-up, then we rotate. We reset, we do a push-up, then we rotate. So all the push-ups are conventional. What you're adding is rotation after the fact. Okay, that is number 6. Number 7, tough lunge, forward and reverse on the same side. So we're going to start with the right leg as the active leg. We'll step forward with the right, and then we'll immediately step back with the right. And then we'll step forward with the right. So forward lunge followed by a reverse lunge. If you need an intermediate step to find balance, yeah, you go right down the middle and tap your foot and then initiate again. That's number 7. Finally, number 8, a hips high crawl in a circle. So we're in down dog or inverted V. We're going to go clockwise the first set, and we're just rotating. So the left hand moves, then the right foot moves. Right hand moves, left foot moves. Taking it in a circle, keeping that V, inverted V position. Okay, guys, there's our 8. We're going to start. So a couple of them are a little tricky. Feel them out. They're not feeling super comfortable or you're not feeling confident, feel free to modify. We're going to start with the oblique crunch. So we've got right ankle over the left knee. All right, we'll be taking shoulder to opposite hip. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. So we're up and across with an exhale. Take your time. Virtually every abdominal exercise is done at a slow tempo. There is really no benefit to speeding up. 10 seconds. Shoulder to hip. 3, 2, 1. Recover. And we're flipping over onto our belly. Superbeing. So arms are overhead, legs are long. We're going to lift both in 3, 2, 1, and go. Now, if you have your arms parallel overhead, that's going to be the most challenging position, and it might also tighten up your neck a little bit. So if you need to back off, that's fine. Think about how wide you want your feet. And we have 3, 2, 1, and recover. Good, guys. We're going to flip over again. So we've got other ankle across the opposite thigh. In 3, 2, 1, and go. So you're working that diagonal. So the shoulder is always coming towards the hip of the leg that's crossed over. It's a common mistake to go the opposite way. And you got 3, 2, 1, and recover. And then final set of the interval is going to be Superbeing. Long arms, long legs. We're going up in 3, 2, 1, and go. So with this, eyes could be closed if you like. Breathing is relaxed. You got 10 seconds to go. Three, 2, 1, and recover. Awesome. The sprawl is next. So maybe you did a couple of tests. Feel it out. You want to be a little careful, especially of your knees. Going in 3, 2, 1, and go. So we're shooting those feet back, but a little bit wider. Our hips are coming down, but our upper body is going to stay up somewhat. So you're going to feel a little pressure in that low back, opening up the hips. Your goal is to squash your opponent. 3, 2, 1, and recover. Nice. Okay, good, guys. And then we're going to go to our plank. So we're going to thread the arm. Start with whichever arm you prefer. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Just slide it through if you can. Now, if that's too much, if you feel unstable or it's bothering your support shoulder, then you can back off. And instead of sliding that hand all the way through, maybe just bring it a few inches closer to the other hand, because this is a more extreme movement. And recover. Good. Excellent. Good, guys. Second sprawl. Second set of sprawls. So feet are a little wider than in a typical burpee. 3, 2, 1, and go. There you go. That's it. Scott, nice. Brian, go Caitlin. Awesome, Annalise. That's it. Rachel, go Julie. Good job, you guys. Down to 10 seconds. Stay with it. It's also great cardio. And we got 3, 2, 1, and recover. Fantastic. So We have our second set of plank with thread the arm, final set of the interval, and that's in 3, 2, 1, and go. And just sliding it through, so it's the back of your hand that's almost sliding on the ground. So the hips are going to rotate here. There's no way that they can't.
Well, you're crazy for us like rotational flexibility.
3, 2, 1, recover. Great. All right, we're moving on. So here's the heels up squat. So you may have to just feel out how your calves are doing this morning. Yeah, you could also hold on to something. That might not be a bad idea to start. Heels are up. We're squatting in 3, 2, 1, and go. So the heels will stay up. The hips will go back. The knees will flex and stay to the outside.
Technically, you can get lower this way. Because you don't have to worry
Well,
about your calves.
We'll see. We'll see what happens to everybody. You guys will let us know how you experience this. I find this very challenging. 3, 2, 1, and recover. Well, partly because my foot is destroyed. Push-up clock. First set. We're going to go clockwise on the first set. In 3, 2, 1, and go. So find a pace that works for you. These can also be done from your knees. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and recover. Nice going. Second set of our squat. Heels are up. Now if your calves really start to tighten up, bring those heels down. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Like, that makes it even harder.
Trying to find balance. Ten seconds left.
Hard not to hyperextend. There you go. High heel shoes.
3, 2, 1, and recover. And final set of the interval will be your push-up clock. You're going to go counterclockwise on this set. Starting from plank, we have 3, 2, 1, and go. See if you can make a complete circle. Going down as one piece, it's the elbows that bend, allowing you to get lower. 3, 2, 1, and recover. All right, good going. We're moving on to our forward and reverse lunge, and the right leg's going to be the active leg on this first set. 3, 2, 1, and go. Stepping forward with the right, stepping back with the right. We're going to stay on the right. Forward. Back. Another one to challenge balance. We got two good ones. And 3, 2, 1, and recover. And guys, we're down for our crawl. Hips are up. We're going to take it in a circle clockwise for the first set. And that's in 3, 2, 1, and go. So these are pretty tight turns. I wouldn't go too fast because you might get dizzy.
That's not the wrong.
And also close your eyes. Just taking it in a circle. 10 seconds left.
I think that's pretty easy.
3, 2, 1, recover. Nice. Okay. Back to our forward and reverse lunge, but this time the left leg is the active leg. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Stepping forward, stepping back. Front knee bends, back knee bends. Front knee stays to the outside. Don't let it collapse in. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, recover. Good. Last first. Down we go to our inverted V. Hips high crawl, counter clockwise. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Last set of the first round. Halfway, guys, 15 seconds left. And then after this, we'll take a short breather. Three, 2, 1, rest. Good. Okay. Nice going, guys. Got a couple of new wrinkles there. So hopefully that felt all right.
That sounds terrible.
So you want to check in with yourselves, think about what we just did, and do we need to change anything? So oblique crunch should be okay for most people. Superbeing, if you need to bend the elbows, go for it. The sprawl is tricky if that does not feel good on your hips or your adductors, inner thighs, or low back. You want to adjust it. That plank is pretty tough. Don't have to thread the arm all the way through. Heels up squat, tough on the calves. And the rest should be okay. So round 2, starting from our back, oblique crunch. We're going to take that right ankle over the left thigh.
Almost the hardest one. Left to right.
Right ankle over left thigh. Okay, working that diagonal. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Lifting up and across, gentle on the head. You don't want to torque your neck. Nice. Exhale, take your time. Very slow. 3, 2, 1, and recover. Good. And we're going to flip over to our belly. Superbeing. Arms are overhead, legs are long. Lifting both in 3, 2, 1, and go. Breathing is relaxed. Should feel some pressure in the low back, tension in the glutes and the hamstrings, backs of the shoulders. We got 10 seconds, back of the neck. Three, 2, 1, recover. And we're going to flip over to our back. And now we have the left ankle across the right thigh. Going in 3, 2, 1, and go. 10 seconds. Excellent, guys. Stay with it. 3, 2, 1. Recover. And over we go. Final set of the interval will be Superbeing with arms up and legs up. And that is in 3, 2, 1, and go. Nice big lift. Ten seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Recover. Moving on. Sprawls are next. Okay, taking your feet a little wider. Going in 3, 2, 1, and go. That's it, Scott. Nice, Julie. Good, Rachel. Go, Brian. That's it, Annalise. Awesome, Caitlin. Good going, you guys. It's a little more aggressive than a typical burpee if you want it to be.
You have a mat.
Yeah, you gotta have a mat. 3, 2, 1, and recover. All right. We are moving on to our plank. So plank and thread the arm. Start with whichever hand you want. 3, 2, 1, and go. So it's okay to rotate. What we don't want to do is hike the hips way up. That would be a compensation. So don't feel like you have to go all that far. 3, 2, 1, and recover. And we're back up. Second set of sprawls, feet a little wider than hips. 3, 2, 1, and go. See how many quality reps you can do in 30 seconds. It's a lot of pressure on the wrists and the hips. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and recover. And we stay down for our plank. We're going to thread the arm. Last set of the interval. In 3, 2, 1, and go. There you go. 15 seconds, so you're halfway. Take your time. Might want to exhale as you reach across. 3, 2, 1, and recover. Good, guys. We're going to move on to our squat. So feet a little wider than hips. Heels are up. 3, 2, 1, and go. See if you can maintain that heels up position while keeping your balance, keeping your form, flat back, knees to the outside. Shauna's using the band attached to the wall, little extra resistance. 3, 2, 1, recover. Good. And down we go for our push-up clock, going clockwise for the first set. In 3, 2, 1, and go. taking it in a circle. And Eva's joining us. Awesome. There you go. Nice bend of those elbows. 3, 2, 1, and recover. And we're back up, guys, for the heels up squat. Feet a little wider than hips. 3, 2, 1, and go. So it's a little trickier once those heels are up. I feel like the brain has to focus a bit more. Anything that's new usually requires a little bit of practice. Three, 2, 1, recover. And down we go. Final set of the interval will be your push-up clock going counterclockwise, starting from plank. 3, 2, 1, and go. Elbows bend. We go down. Elbows extend. We go up. Always rotating after each push-up. Yeah. 10 seconds, just making the push-up a little more dynamic. 3, 2, 1, and recover. And we move on. Next interval. So we have the forward and reverse lunge. The right leg is the active leg. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Stepping forward. Stepping back. Your goal is to make this as fluid as you can. No hesitation. Transition directly from forward lunge to reverse lunge, from reverse to forward. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, recover. And guys, down we go. Down dog or inverted V, hips high crawl in a circle going clockwise. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Taking it clockwise. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and recover. And we're back up. Forward reverse lunge. This time the left leg is the active leg. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Stepping forward with the left and back with the left. So just notice, is there a difference in terms of your balance, your strength, your range of motion, your comfort when you go left versus right? Three, 2, 1, recover. And guys, this is last second. We're going to go down to our inverted V, hips high, taking that crawl counterclockwise in a circle. 3, 2, 1, and go. The same with the crawl. Is there a difference going counterclockwise versus clockwise? When we were outdoors the other day, one of the students was like, oh my God, it's a dramatic difference. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome. All right. Going to take a short break before we go to our final round. And once again, just check in with yourselves. How's everything feeling? Do you need to make any changes? If you have any discomfort or pain, you do not want to work through that, contrary to what you might have heard. Stay away from pain.
Work through tension. Can't work through pain. Figure out the difference.
Yeah, there is a difference between tension and pain. We all need to figure that out.
Pain comes from tension.
All right. So, final round. And also think, do you need any extra resistance? There's not so many opportunities in this workout. The squat would be an option and the forward reverse lunge would be an option, but certainly not essential.
The butt disc.
Yeah, well, you got your air-filled disc there. Okay, final round, guys. Oblique crunch. We're going to take the right ankle over the left thigh. Going in 3, 2, 1, and go. Working that diagonal up and across. So we're going shoulder. I was saying shoulder to opposite hip, but in this case it's really not. It's shoulder to opposite thigh, kind of, is the target. Rib.
Opposite inside thigh.
Opposite inside thigh somewhere, and recover. Good. Recover, guys. We're going to flip over. Superbeing. Arms long, legs long. We'll be lifting both in 3, 2, 1, and go. Arms up, legs up. So all the pressure is in the middle, which is roughly your waist. Actually, this would be an interesting study if people feel this differently, if they have long legs or long arms. 3, 2, 1, and recover. Final oblique crunch. We're going to take the left ankle across the right thigh. 3, 2, 1, and go. Up and across. There you go. Nice big exhale. Three, 2, 1, recover. And that's 1 down, and we flip over for our second movement, which is Superbeing for the last time. Long arms, long legs. In 3, 2, 1, and go. So again, you may have noticed Shauna's using an Airex pad, which is, I believe it's closed foam cell something or other, whatever the hell that means. I think it's 2.5 inches. We got 3, 2, 1, recover, and that's 2 down, and we move on to our sprawl. So feet a little wider than hips, ready to pounce in 3, 2, 1, and go. I feel like sprawls are more cat-like, even though no cat would ever do this.
MJ.
It's like you're going after something. Go get it. 3, 2, 1. Recover. And we're going to stay down for our plank, and we're going to thread the arm. The hand is going to go through the other side. 3, 2, 1, and go. So goes between opposite hand and opposite foot. Nice. That's it, Eva. Good. Go, Rachel. Sit, Julie. Nice, Annalise. Good, Caitlin. Go, Brian. Sit, Scott. Good work, you guys. You got 3, 2, 1, and recover. Okay, this is it for the sprawl, the final one. Pretty tough move. Feet wider than hips. We got 3, 2, 1, and go. Soft hands is the key because you don't want to aggravate those wrists. But another reason to get strong in the core and the upper body. 10 seconds. So that should you fall, you could handle it. 3, 2, 1, and recover. And that is 3 down. So we're going to stay down for plank. We're going to thread the needle. In 3, 2, 1, and go. This will take us to the halfway point of the last round. Just sliding it through. Notice what you're feeling. What are you feeling in the core, in the abs, the low back, the shoulder? That shoulder dips, head turns, hips rotate. There's a lot going on. 3, 2, 1. Recover, and that's 4 down, guys. 4 to go. 4 minutes left. Heels up squat. So we're going to take our feet a little wider than hips. Heels come up. 3, 2, 1, and go. The heels stay up. So you're balancing on the balls of your feet. And if you need to hold on to a wall for support, that is fine. Three, 2, 1, recover. Okay. Down we go. Push-up clock. Going clockwise for this first set. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Taking it in a circle. Nice flat back, neck with spine. We got 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and recover. Right. Good going. Now we have our final set of squats with the heels up. Set your feet. 3, 2, 1, and go. Keeping that back flat. Take your time. 10 seconds left. Heels stay up. 3, 2, 1, and recover. And that is 5 down. We got 3 left. So push-up clock for the final time. We're going to go counterclockwise on this set. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Great work, you guys. Going down as one piece and back up. One piece. So important. 3, 2, 1. Recover. 6 down, 2 left, 2 minutes. Forward and reverse lunge. The right leg is the active leg. In 3, 2, 1, and go. So finding balance. Soon as that foot hits in front or in back, knees start to bend. You want to control the descent. Three, 2, 1, and recover. And guys, we are down for our hips high crawl. You're in an inverted V. We're going to go clockwise this first set. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Taking it in a circle. Hand and opposite leg. Just a minute after this, so we're closing in. You guys are doing great. Want to finish strong. 3, 2, 1. Recover. 1 minute to go, guys. That is it. We've got forward and reverse lunge. The left leg is the active leg. In 3, 2, 1, and go. That's it, Scott. Nice, Brian. Beautiful, Annalise. Go, Caitlin. Awesome, Rachel. Beautiful, Eva. That's it. Excellent, Julie. Good going, you guys. You're almost there. 3, 2, 1. Recover. And this is last. So down we go. Hips are up. We're going to crawl in a circle counterclockwise. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Best set of the morning. If you want to pick up your pace, you can. But you also want to stay solid. You don't want to be wobbling all over the place. 10 seconds to go. Looking good, guys. You got 3, 2, 1. Done. Woo! All right. Great job. Going to take a second just to shake out, towel off, sip of water, bring our heart rates down. And then we'll come right into our cool down. That was a good job, guys. That was not easy. Never really easy, but that was really nice. So, what are we going to do? We're going to start with our chest. Okay. All right, so hands to the wall. We're going to turn away. Good.
Too much turning.
Excellent, guys. We got 3, 2, 1, and we're going to switch other side. So if you're into metrics, you might want to start thinking about things like heart rate. You could think about things like weight, body fat, hip waist ratio.
That's what I was gonna say.
We got 3, 2, 1. We'll release that. And we're going to go to our hip flex. No, we're not. We're going to our quad. Sorry. Quad is next. Going to grab the outside ankle and bring the heel up. There's also those little devices that you stick your finger in. They measure blood oxygen levels.
Oximeter?
Those are inexpensive. You could track how much you're able to lift for how many reps. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Some people really could care less about all that stuff, and that's fine. But if you do like to make comparisons, you need a basis for being able to do that, and you're going to need numbers.
I'm a trainer and I don't care about that.
Yeah, it's not, it's totally not essential. 3, 2, 1, release. We're going to go hamstring now.
It's fun stuff.
Yeah, it could just make things a little more interesting. And leg is coming up. You can also time yourself in various distances, whether it's running, swimming, cycling, skipping. At one point, I bought a shot put. I forget what they call it, though. What's the ball called? Anyway, it doesn't matter. 3, 2, 1, and switch. But that was fun to throw until I almost killed somebody, and then, yeah, that wasn't fun anymore.
It's even harder to throw a Nerf ball.
Yeah. And we have 3, 2, 1. We're going to release that. And we'll do...
Rotation?
Let's do rotation. Okay, guys. So we're going to stay on our back. And we're going to take both knees to one side gently. So a hand can assist, but you don't want to force. Opposite shoulder should stay close to the ground if you can get it there. Breathing's really relaxed now. And you have 3, 2, 1, and we're going to switch it over to the other side, knees going the other way. Opposite shoulder stays down. A nice twist of the spine. And we have 3, 2, 1, and done. Beautiful job, guys. So we'll just come up slowly. Maybe roll to your side and then come up to standing. And then we're going to bring hands into the center for Beast on 3. All right, here we go. We got a 1, 2, 3. Beast. Awesome, guys. Thanks for joining us this morning. I hope we see you Wednesday.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
All right. Have a great day. See you
you.
soon.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.